What's up guys? So in this class I just want to show you some more interesting features of the jQuery. Did you remember that in a previous class we just changed the HTML and the text? So guys, basically in this class what I'm just gonna change the attribute, and by changing the attribute I'm just gonna make the image changer for now. And how we can do that, I'm just going there and first of all I'm just attaching an image here, then I'll just apply the attribute changing method. So img src, and then do you know the image? No, you just don't know, and I just don't know too. So I'm just going to the master course, and there is the jQuery, and in the jQuery there is the images folder, and there inside the images folder you can see that there are two images. First of all, I'm just updating their names because the names which they have, it's too big, so img1, and the second one should be like the img2, and press enter. And then what more, just simply go to the notepad and there just make it img1, but before that the images, because the path is really important, the img1.jpg. I think I should check the format of the image too, so I'm just going to the jQuery. There is the images folder, so I'm just clicking on the properties, and the image is the JPG. That means I just perfectly attached the image format. So let's just go to the browser and refresh. So the image is this, and this is actually too big, so how I can make it small a little bit? So what I'm just doing, I'm just simply attaching an attribute dth width, and I'm just typing here the 500px and saving, and going to the browser back and refreshing. Now it's 500px. Well, you can do whatever you want according to your size and your requirement. So what more I'm just doing, I'm going there and I'm just telling that what is the image ID? Should I use the image ID? Yes, I should, but I can use the image tag names too, by the way. So the img1. So there, what I'm just telling, or I think the ID should be only img because it can be confusing. The image name is img1, and I'm just gonna attach the img2 with the same image, and the ID will be img1 at all. So the img1 dot what I just want to apply with the img1, I just want to apply the when anyone mouse enter on the img1, then what should happen, the function and the curly brace, and there, and then what I just want to do with the img1 here, the basic jQuery syntax, and this, and then there the attr. Did you remember, to getting the text we have to type text, to getting the HTML we have to type the HTML, and to getting the attribute we have to type attribute. To getting the attribute or to setting the attribute we have to type the attribute. So first of all I just want to get the attribute, or I should change the attribute instead of getting. I should change the value of the attribute. And which attribute? I just want to update the src attribute, and add a comma. What do you want to put as the changing? I just want to put the images slash img2 .jpg images slash img2.jpg. Now go to the browser and refresh. Hover the mouse, it's not updating, that means something wrong. Go back to the notepad, and the issue is here I just typed the img1, however the ID is img. So save, and I'm just going back to the notepad and I'm just refreshing this. You can see that, just hover the mouse and you can see that the image has been updated. But there's another issue, that if I just hover the mouse back, it's not going back. So what to do, I'm going back to the notepad, and what more I'm doing, just save it, and here just press enter and just type again the same things, just like the dot first of all again I'm just selecting the img, and now the mouse leave. When the mouse leave the img, here when the mouse enters on the img, and there when the mouse leaves the img, then this function should run. And here I'm just selecting this again, this dot attr, its attribute should be changed again. Now src and a comma, and then it should be back on the images slash img1.jpg, and now save that back and go to the browser and refresh. Now hover the mouse, it's becoming a little change, and get back, and it's back. So this is the attribute, and this is in this way you can change the image. But I think I should do one more thing, that that there is the image and its width is 500 px, but its height should be limited to, height should not be more than 500 px. So save and go to the browser back and refresh. Now hover the mouse, image changing, get back, image changing back. So in this way I think you just understood how you can make an image changer using the Attr, the attribute function. And now in this way we are just actually setting, you can see that we're just setting the attributes value, we are updating the attributes value, and I think you just understood how we can update any attributes value. Even you can change the size. I think we should create that too. So let's just go there, and before the image I'm just making a button. Actually I will need to make a lot of buttons here, the button, and just cover this up, button, and I'm just going inside the button, and the first of all the ID for the button is I'm adding as the bdn1 for now, and here I'm just typing click to get value, or the Attr value, whatever, because I just want to make this button to get the value of this attribute, and then click to update the size, click to change width, okay, and duplicate, click to change height. Now save, and then what more I just want to do, I'm just going there and press enter, and then the $sign, and all these basic things. Again I'm just selecting the img, and then there the when anyone click on the bdn, sorry, not the img. Now I just want to click on the bdn1 first, and one thing more, that it should not be the bdn1, it should be the bdn2, and it should be the bdn3. So go back, and there when anyone clicks on the bdn1, the button 1, and so the function, this function should run. And what more I'm just doing with this button, I'm just making that I'm just making the basic jQuery syntax first, and there the img, I cannot use this because I just don't want to do anything with the button, I just want to change the image. So the Attr, let me give the Attr. And what more, I can do one more thing, I can make it a variable, about this way, the var1, and now what I can do, I can actually print the value in alert by this way, var1. Now you can see that I just didn't put any attribute, but it won't work. Why? Because that there are a lot more attributes, there are almost 3 attributes, the height, width, and the source. So this is not the perfect way to get the attribute. However, to getting the text, we should leave this parentheses empty, but they're not. First of all, we need to type the attribute, the src. I just want to get the src attribute, okay? However, I'm not putting the second parameter, means the value of the src. I'm just typing the src here, the attribute name. That means I'm just getting the src attribute. This is necessary, as you can understand that how we can say to the browser that which attribute I just want. So basically this is perfect. Now go to the browser and refresh, and then you can see that these 3 buttons, just click on the get the Attr value. Now the image img1, click on OK, and now I just want some more, but before that I think I should change these buttons place, or at least I should add the br there. Now refresh. Now this is perfect. By clicking this button I'm getting the attribute. And what more I just want to do, yes, I just want to clear one more thing to you. This is not necessary to make it a variable. Do you want to save the value, this variable to somewhere, or want to use this again? If not, then just don't need to make the variable. Just do one more thing. I'm just making this the commented, and what more I'm just doing, I'm just typing here the alert, directly the alert, okay, alert, and inside the alert I'm just selecting the whole image. Okay, the first the img and the attr and then the src. I can do the same with the text and the HTML too, but now I'm not saving the data in the variable. That means I just cannot do any more thing with this value, the value of this attribute of the image. So go to the browser and refresh, and now just click on the attribute, get attribute, and still you can see that I'm getting the data. That means it's working perfectly. They both are different, by the way. So now I'm just making the bdn2, just the jQuery for the bdn2, the dollar, and here the bdn2, and then the I just want to click on the bdn2 and making the button, the function here, and then there. Oh, sorry, I just get down and go there, and then the I just want to change something. So the img and the attr, and what I just want to change, I just want to change the width of attr and a comma. And what do you want to change? I just want to change it to 600. Sorry, it should be in the single quote, so the 600 px. And in the same way, I'm just copying the bdn2 snippet of the code, and there, this should be bdn3. And now not the width but the height, and then save and go to the browser back and refresh that. Now hover the image changing, click on the get attr value, and I'm just getting the attr's value, the image one, and click on the change width, the width is changing, click on the change height, the height is changing. That means all the features are working perfectly. And if you just want to make these height back, so you know that you have to make another button. So I think in this class it's too much to teach you. In the next class we will do some more things, some more actions, so stay tuned and goodbye.